All right, so this is a pretty straightforward tune with a lot of repeating sections, which is great because it means not only will it be easier for us to learn, but it'll also be easier for us to memorize if we're able to break it up into those smaller chunks. So we're going to start right on the, there's a little pickup note on the end of 4, leading us into the downbeat. So that's actually starting on the 12th fret of your D string, and you're going to slide in from your 11 to your 12 on the downbeat, and play one more 12 on the D string. And then go over to the 12th fret of your B string. And from here, you'll hear people do it 2 ways. They'll either go right down to the G note on the B string, so the 8th fret, or they'll play an open G. And I don't think either one's necessarily better than the other. I typically will play the open G to fill things in, and then go down to the 8th of my B string and play another open G. And then you're going to end that phrase just by going down to the 9th fret of your G string and back up to the 8th fret of your B string. And from here, we're going to be getting into a lick that we're going to be using throughout this tune. So it's going to be good to make sure you pay close attention right now so that we don't have to kind of keep beating a dead horse over this same lick. So we're here in measure 2. We're going to be playing 7 and 8 on the G string, up to 9 on the B string. And you're going to do a slide down from 11 to 10 on your B string, back over to the 8, and then go over to your G string, play 9, 7. And I'll see people use 2 different right hand kind of techniques on this, where they'll either do all the notes on the G string with their thumb, and then all the notes on the B string with their pointer finger. And I'll typically tend to use more of a Reno kind of styling on this, where I'm alternating between my thumb and my pointer. So from the G string, I'm playing thumb, so 7, I'm playing thumb, up to the 9 with the pointer. Over to the B string, play the 8 with your thumb, do the slide, play the pointer finger but when you hit the 11th fret, and the slide down, obviously you're not going to hit anything. And then pointer on the 8th fret, go over to your G string again, and you're going to play 9 with your thumb and 8 with your pointer finger. Now from there, we're actually going to play everything one more time. So we're going to start right back from the beginning. We're going to skip that pickup note, but you can do a little grace note slide if you want, from 10 to 12. You're just going to repeat the first 2 measures. So from the top, and from here we're going to go over and we're going to play the 11th fret and the 12th fret. So the 11th fret of our B string, 12th fret of our D string. You're going to play those 2 times. And you're going to go down and play the 8th fret of your B string and the 9th fret of your G string. And you play that 2 times. So far, so then you're going to go back and you're going to repeat that lick that we said was going to consistently show up. So measure 2. So again, if you need a quick refresher, you're on your G string playing 7, 9, B string 8, 11 to 10, slide down, back to 8, 9, 7. And this time we're going to basically be closing it off by playing 8, 8, 9, 8. Again, so on the B string, play 2 8s. Down to the G string, play a 9. And then back up to the B string, play an 8. We're getting into that section here that's going to be up the neck a little bit. So we're starting on the 12th fret, and I usually will try to hit that with my pinky just because I'm coming in from a lower position. So I'm going to play 12, 14, 15, and then back down to 14. And from here, you could either just play 12, 14 on your D string, and then down to the 12 on the B string. But what I like to do is add a couple grace notes in before those 12th frets. So 12, 14, and I usually will do a slide in from the 14 to the 15. Play the 14 with your ring finger, and here we can do little grace notes in from 11 to 12. Play 14 again, and then back in from 11 to 12 on your B string. So from there, we're actually going to go back into that measure 2 lick. And we're just going to be pretty much ending it a little bit different here. So all of the measure 2 lick is still there, and we're just going to go over to the 8 again on the B string. And then we have a little bend here happening. So you're going to take your pointer finger and place it on the 9th fret of your D string, and you're going to take your pinky and place it on the 11th fret of your B string. And here you're going to be bending your pinky, or the B string, up until it matches. So you're doing a half bend on your B string, and you want it to match the note that your pointer finger is playing. And you're going to do 2 of those. And then move your pointer finger down to the 8th fret of the B string. Play the 9th fret of the G string. The 7th fret. And then back over to B, play 2 8s. On the G, play a 9, and then back to 8 on the B string. And that's that whole first half. So we're going to go through that whole thing nice and slow. The second section is virtually almost going to be exactly the same. So we're going to go right back. We're going to play through the same first phrase. So measure 1 and 2, and then 2 times. So measures 1 to 4. So instead of playing those chords from on 11 and 12 that we were playing starting in measure 5, we're just going to do a slide up into the 17th fret. And you're going to want to start that slide with your thumb. And these are all just 8th notes. We're just basically going to be playing 2 full measures of 8th notes on the 17th fret. So you're going to want to alternate. Start with your thumb. And you're just going to alternate between your thumb and your middle finger. So you're going to play 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. And then here you're going to play one more 17th note on the downbeat, and go down and play 2 12ths. And that second 12th is going to be a quarter note. And you're basically, from here, you're going to play 14 with your ring finger. And you're going to go back to 12, but this time you want to use your middle finger because we need to get access to the 11th fret. And so on the B string, you're going to play 11 to 12. And then go down to the 8th fret and play 8, 8, 9, 8. So from here, the song actually will play through the exact same way. So you're just going to start on that up the next section, starting on the 12th fret. And everything will be the same from that 12th fret. So playing through that section now, that second section now slowly. So great. Again, it is a pretty repetitive tune, so that does help as far as trying to memorize it. Try to, as you're learning it, try to practice each of these sections, each of the small parts individually, and that's going to really, really help to solidify it and make it a solid tune in your mind. I hope this helped. I hope this lesson helped. Good luck and happy picking.